Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Unpopular Opinions. Today, Jeffrey and I are talking about flying. I love it.
And I hate it.
Let's discuss. So why do you hate flying?
If I could sum it up in 3 reasons, I would say airports, people, and uncomfortability.
See, I love flying because it's like forced relaxation. So like when I'm on a plane, I'm just forced to sit there and watch movies and just chill out. And I like flying because it gets me to another destination quickly where I don't have to take a boat for 3 weeks.
I'll give you that. But the relaxing thing, yeah, that's only if you can relax on a plane. And I cannot relax on a plane.
I can sleep anywhere. Within 15 seconds and my head hits the pillow, I'm out.
I can't. I'm anxiety ridden. There's always gonna be somebody next to me that sucks. And if I'm really in the shit, there's 2 people next to me that suck.
Oh, middle seat.
Yes.
I don't mind the middle seat all that much.
They shouldn't exist.
I do not stand up on planes. I hunker down, I get into my window seat, and I do not move. I buckle it, I never unbuckle. I flew to Spain one time from Los Angeles, and I did not stand up once. If I got that window seat, I just like pillows everywhere on every armrest. I snag everybody else's pillows, and I create just a pillow fortress.
See, you're the type of person I hate to sit next to. That's too much shit going on for me.
Oh, it's great. I'll also watch like 4 movies back to back to back to back.
I can't pay attention to a movie when I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, it's so great. I watched Doctor Strange. I watched Hacksaw Ridge. I watched Lion. I watched Rogue One. I never go to movie theaters anymore. I watch most of my movies on airplanes. The worst is when you sit down, you've got your entertainment system, and it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, I've seen people get pissed off at that before too. But also, too many screens can be very, very annoying. I sat next to a girl once that had like a Samsung tablet. She had like an iPad, an iPod mini.
My Fire
and
Kindle.
then she had like a Kindle. And I was like, what the fuck are you watching? Enough!
She's just got like mission control, so she was actually flying the plane from her seat.
For sure.
Also, why do you have to turn your devices off? If my phone interferes with the navigation systems of the plane, what? How is that?
I don't want to be on a thing.
Yeah, that seems very fragile. Also, then why don't our phones interfere with each other? The best is when you get into your seat and nobody sits down next to you and you're just like, dude, yeah, I'm gonna spread out.
Oh yeah, I put my backpack on the seat so nobody even thinks I'm taking it. But then the lady comes over, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a full flight today. And you're fuck. And then babies, come on. You can't like flying if there's a baby or just a child within the age of, 2 months to 4 years old, like that's too much. I had one kid like kicking my seat once, just thought it was so hilarious. And I was just like, I'm not gonna be that guy, I'm not gonna stand up, I'm not gonna say anything. And then the infant in front of me was just screaming. It pierced my ears. It was so terrible. And then of course when you're getting off the plane, that baby's just like sound asleep. You can't disrupt it because now it's his time to have some naps that you couldn't have while you were on the flight.
There should be a daycare center in the bottom of the plane, like where the animals are.
Like the rabbits.
Yeah, and then all the kids just can be playing on jungle gyms and bouncing around. It's super padded.
Suffocating.
Check out our babies episode of Unpopular Opinions if you want to hear more about this.
Or just, I don't know, work out something with UPS where you can ship the baby in like a box that doubles as like a play set or something.
Oh, a little jungle gym box?
Yeah. Baby will have fun the whole way there.
Recently, airports and airlines and planes have become like the Hunger Games, where it's like, one of you, only 6 of you will be able to fly, one of you has to get off. Do you see? So the Spirit Airlines recently had a huge riot
I saw that.
in Florida, of course.
It looked like a scene from the Warriors movie.
Look, I understand it's frustrating your flight is canceled, but at what point are you like, I am going to tear this place apart?
I'm actually at that point the very second I step into any airport ever.
So, Spirit Airlines just had a riot. United removed Dr. David Doe, and he ended up getting paid out, what, $5 million or something?
Did he?
You know what? I would love to get punched in the face, dragged off a plane, and then I'll take $5 million.
Fuck $5 million. I want to call my existing United flight. I want to call them and say, hey, if there's any way, if I let you kick the shit out of me, you'd take that baggage fee off?
Also, the rules for TSA just seem so arbitrary. The amount of liquid and that,
Yuck.
Is ISIS really like, oh, we cannot make a bomb with less than 11 ounces right now?
We need more ounces!
Oh, they fooled us. They got us. TSA always one step ahead.
And what's the deal with the shoes? And why do people pre-check and old people, why are their shoes exempt?
One guy tried to put a bomb in a shoe and now we all got to take our shoes off. This machine
Yeah.
I want to know what that's doing to my
It's
insides.
sending full nudes to the whole TSA staff.
Well, not just the nudes, but I feel like it's every time it does that, I feel like it microwaves my organs just a little
You
bit.
feel like a little dumber.
I almost brought a weapon onto a plane one time.
I've known people that have done it and gotten away with it.
I had this like baton, this metal baton that's retractable that a friend of mine gave me, and I had it in my bag from when we went to Mexico for a bachelor trip. And then in that same bag, I was packing for a different trip, and then was going in line to TSA, and I was like, well, let me make sure that I didn't put any liquid in, and I pull out like a full on like beating metal baton stick, and I was just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. And there was a trash can, and I just dropped it in the trash can.
That sounds like a good bachelor party.
I think that's all the time we have today for Unpopular Opinions on flying. I like it.
I hate it.
Leave a comment letting us know what you want us to discuss next time. What topics? What do you like? What do you hate? What are you into? What bothers you? All right, I've got a flight to catch, so I gotta...
You're flying today?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh my god.
It's
Good riddance.
It's gonna be fun.
It's not ever gonna be fun. Ever. Never.